hadn't beaten them in forever, and now the streak that we're talking about is a team that's 11-0, longest winning streak in the country is 14. Just what a difference a year makes. Talk about the change from now till then.
Our team had great success this year, and we're looking to continue this success. And just going down to Columbia, it's going to be pretty special. I know it's one of the just another game in the season, but it's pretty special for me for being around the area and haven't beaten this team much since I've been here. So going down there and trying to take care of business and getting our job done, it's going to be pretty huge to me as a person, and it's just going to be real special.
Did you pay attention to this game growing up?
I have. Not as much in my younger days, but more so in high school, where I really started following football. I followed this game a lot, and this game's been really important to our state and around in the neighborhood. You know, you always get that trash talk. If you pull for Clemson or you pull for South Carolina, you know, there's always going to be that trash talk.
Growing up, was your neighborhood pretty split down the middle, 50-50? Was it more Clemson, more Gamecocks?
Towards like my senior season, it was more so Gamecocks because Marcus Lattimore, he like worked really like from down the road. So more so everybody was like rooting for Marcus Lattimore. Those was Gamecocks.
So you said they were bandwagon.
Yeah, basically.
So are they jumping on your bandwagon now?
Oh yeah, the whole neighborhood. It's all Clemson.
And 2 sacks and a fumble recovery on Saturday. What do you enjoy doing more? Coming up with a turnover or sacking the quarterback?
I love the sack quarterback. I enjoy getting the ball back, but there's something special about a sack, man. I love it, and I hope I can get some more throughout the course of the season.
What was your initial reaction when you saw South Carolina, knowing they're having a tough season, that they lost to the Citadel, and now they got to get ready to play you guys? I mean, you can't let that creep into your mind and assume that, man, they just lost to the Citadel. We're number one in the country.
We're not going to approach this game that way, knowing that they're South Carolina and this is a rivalry week. And we know South Carolina is going to bring us their very best shot, and they're going to prepare hard like they always have against Clemson. They're going to play their very best. And I don't really know the issue about how they approach the Citadel, but I know they will come in here ready to fight. We're going to go down there and they're going to be ready to fight Clemson Tigers.
Is there a bit better feeling around the defensive offices this week after kind of getting a better game under your belt after the 3 not so great ones?
It has been in the past. We just lack of communication. I feel like we knew we could get the job done, and basically just outside looking in, it looks bad than what it really is. But the inside, we know we just need to fix some certain things, like getting the call in more so early than late, and not assuming and being on the right page. Basically, it was just all communication in the last 3 weeks, and I'm glad we got it fixed, and hopefully continue to do it throughout the course.
Coach says y'all didn't respect the game. What does he mean by that?
He feel like a lot of guys down in Syracuse wasn't really engaged, locked in as usual, had that edge, and just like talking and just pregame, just not dialed in. I feel like, but as a player standpoint, I feel like we were pretty locked in. But there's a lot of things we just weren't on the same page with.
Were y'all mad last week when he called y'all out? Said, I guess you're this good when you go 574 yards rushing in 3 weeks?
I mean, it was a challenge to us as a player when he said, if you're a great defense, you will show it. And so we was willing to take that challenge and go out there and show what we was capable of doing this week. Good.
Given that you had that lull against Syracuse, does that kind of help y'all get refocused, down the road and know that, hey, we can't do this again. We've got to make sure that we're dialed in for every game. Once you kind of had that breakdown, just making sure it doesn't happen again.
our defense have a lot of pride in just having that bad game, whether it's Syracuse, Florida State, or NC State. Just having them bad games leave a nasty taste in your mouth when you want to go out there and get it corrected. And when you get to a point, you get to pointing fingers or like what's going on, asking questions like or fighting the coaches. Maybe it's just that bad taste overall. Like and we don't like it. And we all communicated. We all came up as a defense this week. We just thought of a solution how we were going to get it fixed.
Do you have any friends in South Carolina right now? Any of your buddies?
I don't have any friends down there. I don't know any of the guys personally.
Can you imagine what it's like to be a player when coach leaves in the middle of the season like that, and you're just trying to hold it all together? How tough would that be for a player to do it?
It'd be tough on my behalf, because I know part of the reason I work so hard is for my coach, and because I want my coach to look good just as well as me, and I give it all I got every play just for him and me. So I mean, it'd be pretty tough on my behalf if he leaves throughout the course of the season.
Is this game any different, trash talking during the game, in the trenches? Is it any different than any other game, or is it just the same?
Nah, it's just the same, but I'm pretty sure trash talking is gonna be it's gonna take place or not. I don't know, but I think so. It might be. It just depends on how aggressive they is. I mean, if that gets me going and get the other guys going, or they say something, it just helps me fire off a little bit better.
You've gotten used to playing as the number one team in the country, getting sort of the best shots. A little bit different this week. Not just the rivalry, but their season's over. This is their last day that they'll play football this year.
But I mean, their season may be over, but if they come out there, how special would it be if you come out there and knock off the number one team? So I know they're gonna bring their very best shot. Gamecocks can be ready to play when they play the Clemson Tigers.
You seem like you were really excited about this game. Is this one of the games that you were kind of looking forward to when you got the starting gig to play in this game as a starter?
I have been looking forward to play this game. I really haven't played much in the past, and just a chance to go out there and be a starter this season. I can contribute to the stats and the end results of this game. It's going to be huge for me.
What is it that makes playing South Carolina extra special in comparison to other games?
It's not too special. It's going to be another win, but for me, it's just having something to talk about when I get back home with my boys. Basically, I mean, it's not that big of a hype, but it's just going to be something I can come around and conversate around or the day before we go up there, I can sit and go home for Thanksgiving and just talk about what's going to go on and all this other stuff.
You talk to a guy like Jeff Davis about similar situation. Y'all going into Columbia 11-0, number one team. They weren't number one at the time, but they went through the same ordeal that you're getting ready to go through. You talk about that stuff?
I haven't talked to him about that one. Usually when I go to JD, it's more on a personal level. It's not football. It's something I need to handle throughout the course of life.
Aside from turkey, what's your favorite thing to eat at Thanksgiving?
I'm gonna say pineapples again. I'm just playing. I really love mashed potatoes. So yes, I'm having a big bowl full. That's it.
Just down the street
Stuff out.
to go home. What's the plan after practice Thursday for you, and how important is it to kind of keep you grounded in the grand scheme of things?
We're going to keep the preparation the same, and as we do every year, we get our work in early throughout the course of the day, and once we get our work in, we all come in here and eat as a team, and then eat break loose. Most guys go to the coach's house. I live really far, but me, I only live down the road, and I'll probably go home and try to check out from football, but that's not possible, and just chill with my family and watch my little cousins have a good time.